We are live at the Overcomer Academy Studios. This is what, Ian? Podcast episode 3? This is episode 3 of the podcast, Sunclean Overcomer Academy Incorporated, taking over the world in the 714 area code. Are you ready or not? Here we go. So it's Halloween time right now, right? I think it's Halloween. We're getting close. Coming up on the 31st here. And man, business has been interesting. And so, I wanted to bring some commentary to you guys, bring you guys some value, bring you guys some entrepreneurship information, some service information, kind of get you guys updated to what's going on with us at the Overcomer Academy and what we're all about over here and what we kind of been up to. So today, I got some cool topics for you guys. I got some tremendous value for you guys. If you're in entrepreneurship, you're a service contractor of some kind, maybe you're a window cleaner, maybe you're a pressure washer, maybe you're a plumber, maybe you're a concrete guy, maybe you're plowing snow. We got a new client that's out in New York area. We're going to probably be doing some business with them this evening. And this guy's plowing snow, and we're showing him how to get into large commercial contracts. He's also a window cleaner during the summertime. And man, that's interesting. I was thinking about it. I was like, that's a struggle. If you live in a snow area in the city of New York, or, you live in a Boston, or you live in Lake Tahoe, something like that. If you're in the window cleaning industry, or you're in an outside industry, man, winter is coming, my friends. Winter is coming, okay? I don't know if you guys watch Game of Thrones, but I'm a big fan. And I'll tell you what, when those zombies come, it's over. It's game over. And that's how you need to think of your business. That's how you need to think about what's going on in your life right now. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there right now that are a little hesitant, a little scared, a little stressed out. Because what are we in right now? We're in October. You got November, December, okay, maybe January, February. So you got 4 months of potentially no business. I mean, that's a little scary, when you really, really think about it. And so after talking to this guy today, it made me wonder, what are you doing in your business for the next 4 months? If you're in the outside industry, you are somebody that works outside, and you're in the service industry and you got no jobs. What are you going to do? Well, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do, okay? Because I know this is something that comes to my mind every single year when it becomes in the service time. And I remember my first year in business when I was in the service industry. When winter comes, I was scared. I was literally scared for my life. I was scared that my business wasn't going to work out. I remember I started this business in, what was it? It was October of 2015, about 3.5 years ago. Something like that, 2016. And I started in the wintertime. And when I started in October, I was scared. I was super scared because I was only cleaning solar panels at that time for residential. I was cleaning for small little properties. It was scary enough that the project sizes that I was doing was only $50, maybe $100, maybe $200, That was scary enough as it was. I was always worried about when the next job was going to come from. When was I going to get another customer? How was I going to get the next customer? I see people right now that are making $2,000 a month and they're doing storefronts, but they're running around like crazy, like a dog. At that point, I feel like you're kind of a slave to your business. Like, why don't you just go plug in with an entrepreneur, go get a job, and maybe make more money within the first 6 months and build a career and help another entrepreneur build something? Because, $2,000 a month for the rest of your life just ain't going to cut it. I see a lot of people stuck at this threshold. And when you're coming to the winter season, that can get even less, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, $2,000 a month is a good amount of money, but if you are running a business, okay, that means you're working 7 days a week. You're working 7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day, and you are not growing. Your business is not growing. Your success, the forward process is not growing. And there's no owner above you that can sit there and be like, you know what, let's give you a pay raise, or let's help you out. Let's give you some more money. Like, that's up to you, my friend. That's up to you. You're the boss. You're the owner. In most cases, your 2,000 isn't even consistent. You hit the winter time and now you're making $1,200 a month. Okay. So what are you going to do about that? Winter's coming. You are in a position, you're an entrepreneur. You're somebody that is in the service industry. You're working outside, okay? You're helping clients based off of a service you provide that potentially they don't need anymore because it is snowing outside or it's raining outside. I mean, I'm blessed to live in California. We have year-round beautiful weather. But the thing is, man, is we can get some rain out here. You know, I remember 2016, actually, the first year I opened my business, we had the most rain. We were in a drought, actually, for years. And then 2016 came, and the rain came pouring in, and it was bad. There was so much rain in 2016. I remember weeks at a time where it rained for a week straight. And I was in the window cleaning and solar panel cleaning industry. Small little jobs, $100, $200 a pop. I could barely fit in maybe one project a week. That was a couple $100. It was scary stuff. So talk about scary. Talk about Halloween time. Talk about October right now. Guys, what are you doing to get your money right? Okay? What are you doing? You know? What are you doing? So I want to talk to you a little bit today about entrepreneurship. Okay? First and foremost, I want to talk about this. Entrepreneurship. Okay? And I want to talk about large commercial contracts. So 2 things real quick before we get started into the next. First off, I want to talk about large commercial contracts, okay? If you're still working and you're in the service industry and you're doing residential, you're doing small commercial, you're doing storefronts, and you've been doing this for more than a year, you need to zig and zag, my friends. You need to figure out a way to get into something bigger, something better to where your business can actually expand. Stop taking the $100 and the $200, all the profit out of your business and saying, oh, I'm winning, I'm surviving, and you got 10% cost in your business. Nobody has 10% cost in a real business, guys. Okay? A real business has at least 40% cost. Okay? You're paying for employees, you're paying for office spaces, you're paying for equipment, you're paying for all of these things. You know, you need to have at least 20 to 40% cost in your business. If you don't have more than 10% cost in your business, you are just wasting the money. You're taking all the money, you're sucking it up, you're soaking it up so you can just have it to yourself and you can make your 50 grand a year or your 70 grand a year. And you wonder why you can't get bigger. There's a reason why you can't get bigger. I've been telling you this for the longest time, right, Ian? The problem is that most business owners, they're going out and they're doing storefronts, but here's the deal. They can only do so much. There's only one of you. There is only one of you. So think about it. How many storefronts can you do a day in 8 hours, okay? Let's think about it. You can maybe do, let's just say, 2 storefronts an hour, okay? If you got 8 hours in a day, okay, that's $50. Let's say on a high, it's $70, okay? And you're doing 2, and then you do that by 8, okay? Times 20 days in a month. Okay, at the very most, like this is the absolute most. This is like exaggerated is $20,000 a month, okay? Not bad considering. Not bad, okay? If you have a $20,000 a month business, you might be going somewhere, okay? But here's the thing. You are spending every waking moment of your life, okay, in the field, cleaning, doing what's necessary, working every minute. There is no time for lunch with those numbers, okay? I just want to say there is no time for lunch. And you better have every minute of your day packed with either cleanings or jobs. If you're in the window cleaning industry, this is what I'm talking about, in storefronts, you better be packed with jobs, okay? I highly doubt, if there's somebody out there that's doing $20,000 a month that's just doing storefronts, please hit me up. Like, shoot me a DM, shoot me a message, shoot me an email. I would like to have you on our show, actually, because I'm interested in that. Because I just don't think there's a lot of people out there that are able to do that, okay? And so the only way you're going to do something like that is if you expand, is if you get more people. You need to duplicate yourself. The name of business is all about multiplication. You need to multiply. You need to create yourself and then recreate yourself into a new position. That's how you build a business. You do something great, you delegate the responsibility, let that person take over, and then you move on. You create executives, you would create structure, and that's how a business starts to grow. The only reason why people are going to want to stay in your company first and foremost is if you create that environment in the first place. Think about it. Why would you work for somebody that wants only 1 or 2 employees working for him that are part-time, and one of the guys is full-time? The part-time guy that comes in is looking at the full-time guy and he's like, man, that guy only makes that much and he's the only guy, and there's no opportunity because they're never going to grow. They're never getting new employees. They're never doing anything. That's never going to be anything. So your mentality, if you want to retain people and you want to grow a business, first of all, you need to spend the cost of your business. Don't just keep 10%. Don't just make it 10% cost for your business. Make it 20, make it 30, make it 40%, okay? Invest in your business, okay? One way you could fix this problem so you can have higher profits, okay, is get larger deals. I don't care what you're in. If you're snow plowing, if you're window cleaning, if you're a pressure washer, if you get larger deals is going to produce more work, more profit, bigger tickets. You're going from $50 tickets, maybe $200 tickets, to $1,000 to $13,000 tickets, okay? There's a huge difference, okay? There's a huge gap. I'm not saying ditch the residential. I'm not saying ditch the storefronts. If you want to keep that, by all means, keep it. But then hire a crew to do the large commercial. Getting into large commercial is what's changed my life. It's what made my business be able to be successful in the service industry, was being able to get into large commercial contracts. I see so many people out there that are teaching people how to do better in residential when it comes to marketing, when it comes to yard signs, when it comes to flyers, okay? This is nothing new. I mean, this stuff has been around forever, okay? Try something different, like do something that nobody else is doing, and then watch your income grow. Watch your business grow. Watch the people around you start to flourish. Give you opportunities to hire people and make decisions and do new things. Do what not everybody else is doing. Try something different, which leads me into my next conversation. Entrepreneurship, okay? Entrepreneurship is what we are supposed to be. But here's the problem. Most of us are using this title without even understanding what entrepreneur means. Like, we don't even know what the definition of entrepreneur means, okay? If I asked a bunch of you guys right now, what is the definition of an entrepreneur? I guarantee 98% of you would not know the answer to that question, okay? I think if I asked you this question, what you would say is your response. Your response would be, oh, somebody that starts businesses, somebody that owns a business, somebody that bought a franchise, maybe somebody that just has a business, okay? 98% of you are going to say that's what an entrepreneur is, okay? Here's a fun fact. Look up entrepreneur in the dictionary. Entrepreneur, all it means is one that takes his income and puts it at risk. That's what it means. That's what an entrepreneur means. We have developed so many different names and definitions for entrepreneurship this day and age that we don't even know what the word means anymore. People have entrepreneur next to their profile, and they yet alone do they own a business, they've never done anything to risk money or take their money and invest it in anything in their life, okay? Yet alone own a business, okay? So keep this in mind, guys. If you are choosing to be an entrepreneur, not a small business owner, not somebody that is in business that is just like, okay, I'm in a franchise, I'm going to go buy somebody's franchise and then I'm going to use their marketing and take their brand. That's not an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is somebody that takes risk, okay? If you want to go open a Waba grill, good for you, man. I applaud you, okay? Because you're looking for the best guarantee for your money, all right? It's kind of an entrepreneur. You're kind of an entrepreneur, but honestly, you're not. You're not creating, okay? An entrepreneur creates something. He invests his money at risk. He takes the money, he puts it at risk, and then he looks at that risk and he says, okay, if I can use this money as a tool, I could potentially create something new. I can potentially create something from nothing, but I have to take my money and put it at risk, okay? If you are still in the window cleaning space, you're in the pressure washing space, you're a service industry owner, but you're being the only guy that works for the company, you're not being an entrepreneur, okay? You are being I don't even know what to call it, a small business owner, okay? And respect to you, my hat's off to you. The thing is like, if you want to be an entrepreneur, that's what we teach here. That's what we teach here at the Overcomer Academy. We teach you how to take your money, put it at risk, and win, and do something that nobody else is doing. That's what we've been doing here at the Overcomer Academy. That's what I did at Sunclean. I'm the owner of Sunclean. I started off as a small little mom and pop shop with just me. I was cleaning solar panels for $50 to $100 a pop. And if I tell you the evolution of how that business got created to where it's at today, you would be like, what the hell happened? Like, how did that happen? How did he zig and zag so many times? I literally started off just cleaning solar panels for $50 a pop with no equipment. And then what I did is I said, you know what? I'm using the same tools for the solar panel cleaning. Why don't I get into window cleaning? But I'm not even going to lie. 90% of my money came from the solar cleaning. I was cleaning solar panels before anybody else was cleaning solar panels 4 years ago. Solar was not that big. If you guys remember 4 years ago, it was getting big. Okay. So again, I was being an entrepreneur. When I decided to get involved with entrepreneurship, I said, I'm going to be a solar panel cleaning company. Hence the name Sunclean. Okay. I wasn't like, oh, I'm just going to go clean windows or I'm just going to do this. Like, that's proven methods. I said, hey, I'm going to take some money. I'm going to put it at risk. And by the way, it was every dime I had. And I went and started cleaning solar panels. And I got way more momentum cleaning solar panels than I did with window cleaning. Go out today to a residential field, go knock a door and say, hey, excuse me, Mr. Customer, I would like to clean your windows. You know what they're going to do? They're going to slam the door on your face. You're going to probably have to knock on about 100 of those to get one client. Want to know why? Because it's not new. It's not original. It's not fresh. Everybody and their mother is cleaning residential windows. Why are you different? Why are you any different? Okay? When I would go knock a door for a solar cleaning though, and I'd say, hey, excuse me, Mr. Customer, I understand you have solar panels on your roof, and I just want to let you know, if you don't clean your solar panels, you're going to lose anywhere from 10 to 20% reduction production, and then your bill's going to go up, and you're going to see this big old bill at the end of the year on your Edison, and you're not going to be happy with that. Would you like me to clean it for like $100 and then you'll be happy? Of course, Mr. Customer is going to do business with me because nobody came and knocked on his door to clean his solar panels. They're all knocking on his door to clean his windows, do his pressure washing, clean his pool, and do all that. I'm not saying that stuff's bad, okay? I just want you guys to know that first and foremost. I'm not putting you down for being a window cleaner in the industry or whatever. I'm the same, okay? What I am trying to make a point here is in entrepreneurship, you need to take risk and you need to be an entrepreneur. Like, be an entrepreneur. You want to make more money? You want your business to be more abundant? Be an entrepreneur. How can you take your existing idea, what you are doing right now? I was in business for maybe 6 months when I was cleaning solar panels, and I decided to add window cleaning, gutter cleaning, pressure washing services to my company because it got my ticket sizes up. I did that because it made sense, and so I did all of it. But what happened at the end of 6 months is I said, you know what? I'm more of a solar cleaner. I don't see myself as a window cleaner or anything. I want to develop an SCS system, I called it. 6 months in, I literally hand created what was called SCS systems. It was Sunclean Systems. I did 4 prototype installs, okay? They cost about $3,000 a pop, and I installed them on people's houses. That was for their solar panels. And what it was an automated solar panel cleaning system that had jets that hooked up at the edges of the solar panels, and it ran through plumbing piping that I ran down the roof and down onto the side of the building. And we installed a soft water system filter at the end of the building that filtrated all the water, and it was all on automated dials that went off every single day. These little dials were automatic, that were battery driven, and it would release the valves every day at a certain time that would rinse and clean the panels daily. So now I eliminated manual cleanings to where literally people did not have to go on the rooftop and scrub the panels, okay? That was just one of my ideas. I was being entrepreneurish. I was like, dude, I want to do something bigger. I want to do something greater. And so I got with that plan. It made sense. It worked for a little while. It got my ticket sizes up, but that's what introduced my head that I need my ticket sizes to go up. Back then though, solar wasn't as big as it is now, and it wasn't as poppin'. There wasn't as many solar panels as there are windows. So what I did is I said, you know what? I just need to get into bigger contracts. And I figured out a way to get into large construction contracts. And then I figured out a way to get into large commercial cleanings that are for Marriott's, Hilton's, all these big old hotels and industries that I can get $2,000 to $10,000 tickets, which really made my business explode. The problem is transitioning, okay? And so as I talk to you about entrepreneurship right now, that is a big fun fact, okay? Is you need to be entrepreneurish in order to do your business to take it to the next level. Don't just keep doing the same thing over and over and then you expect something new to happen, okay? Nothing new is going to happen, guys, okay? Taking risk is huge in business, okay? But if you want to get it to the next level, you need to be resourceful, okay? Being resourceful is the key to all of this. What I just explained to you was entrepreneurship at its finest, okay? But I couldn't have done any of it if I was not resourceful. If I didn't figure out a way, okay? Like at the end of the day, like when I switched over from small buildings and then I went into a 9-story building and I looked at that building and I looked it up and down. I had no equipment, no employees, no nothing. And I looked at the building and I said, how can I get this done? And all I did was commit first, figure it out later. And I was resourceful. I figured out this is how I'm going to get it done. This is what I'm going to need. And I took it one step at a time. What I see a lot happening with people is they get an opportunity that's placed in front of them. They want to do something big, but they allow it to overwhelm them and they allow it to put them in a place of analysis paralysis. I talk about this all the time. Analysis paralysis is when you get so much information and you don't know what to do. You're like, oh man, like I think I should make this decision, or I think I should do this, but you know what? I got too much information, so I'm just going to stick to what I'm doing. Okay, but how's that working out? How is that working out? Can you be honest with yourself right now and say everything's working out for you, my friends? Is your business working out for you right now? Is your finances where you want it to be? Winter's around the corner. Winter is coming. Are you in the right place right now for your business so you can take on the winter? Okay? That's entrepreneurship. If you diversified yourself before winter came, you would not be worried about winter. That was one of the first problems that I solved was winter, because winter scared the hell out of me. And I live in Southern California where the sun's always shining. But you know what? There are days that there's rain and there's no good weather and we can't work. I changed that. I made sure of that. I made sure that there's never a day that I'm going to miss a beat of work, because I want to make sure that our company always has something to do. My employees always have security. See, now it's become bigger than myself, that my girl is always taken care of, that I can take care of my family one day if needed. What are your reasons why? This is all has reasons to do with entrepreneurship, guys. I don't know where you're thinking, where you're getting your education, but what I'm telling you right now, this is all good shit and you need to use it. And start being more resourceful. Stop coming up with excuses on why you can't do something, why you can't afford it. If the word comes out of your mouth that is too hard or I cannot afford it, okay, you really need to look back and say, where is my mind at right now? Because I'm not thinking clearly. Everything in your head should be, yes, I can do it. Yeah, I can figure it out. Your responses to yourself should be not I can't do it, but how do I do it? Should always be your response. It should always be. Like, you should never think to yourself, I just don't think I can do that. No, it's just like, what do I need to do that? What do I need to do that? Okay? I know this is all simple stuff on some level, but sometimes we're not thinking like this. What is wrong with us? I don't know. We need to start thinking this way. I'm human too. I'm not perfect. I fall victim to this. I call it analysis paralysis, and not wanting to create my own way, and wanting to take the path of least resistance. Okay, but when we take the path of least resistance, we get the least results. And I think that is the problem. We get the least results. We don't get a good path. We don't get anything greater than what we set out to do, because we, from the very beginning, said, hey, I want to take the path of least resistance. No, take the hard ways, my friends. Take the way that is not dampened down by traffic, okay? Take the way that nobody else is taking, the path where the bushes still stand tall and they're not beat down by everybody's path. The reason why those other paths are already beaten down is because somebody's already beaten down that path. Sometimes you got to take a path of your own. Sometimes you got to look at your journey in its face and say, you know what? I'm going to fucking do this. I'm going to figure this out. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And then just figure it out. Figure it out. I am a true advocate of listening to other people and doing what they say, especially if they've done it already. I'm not telling you to not get advice, but what I am telling you is sometimes you can't follow everybody else. Sometimes you need to make decisions for yourself. Sometimes you need to take your own path. You want to know why? Because that path that you're going to take is going to be the best results. If you can get the best results from the path that is least taken, you are going to be astonished with what you've come up with. I mean, the fact that we're sitting here today, we have Overcomer Academy, something that I've wanted to do for years and years and years and years. And you know what that excuse that I kept telling myself on why I couldn't do it was? There was plenty of excuses. I didn't have enough experience yet. I wasn't out of the field yet, okay? I didn't have enough money to do it yet. I didn't know how to do it yet. I needed more time. I needed more research. I am the same as anyone else as like you that is out there. I sometimes look at my circumstances and say, this is going to be too hard, and I make excuses, but I recognize it. If I can just recognize what I am sitting here and making the excuse about, what excuse are you telling yourself? The same ones that I'm telling myself, that I'm not good enough, that I don't have enough money to do this. It's all bullshit, because literally not even a few months ago, we started this journey with Overcomer Academy, and we started it with best intentions. From the day one that I started this, from now, we have gotten results. We are now a business that is actually getting results, okay? From scratch. This is an idea that is from scratch. There is no proven method. There is nobody to sit here and listen to and talk to and say, hey, have you done it like this before? There are people in the space that I fully get educated by, and I always listen to their content, and I try to get as much knowledge as I possibly can. But this subject was created from my own experience. I took the years of experience that I have with large commercial contracts and how I changed my business and how I changed my life, and I put it into a program, and I'm able to deliver it to all of you guys now. I was able to take my experience, put it in a program, and turn it into a business with the help of my team. And how am I saying that? I have a team, really? Like, how did I even get a team on a brand new business that I had just started? Because I made the decision to commit. There was no money coming in this new business. But what did I do? I was an entrepreneur. I said, hey, look, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to put my money at risk. I'm going to hire people that I don't know if there's going to be a good output, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I took the risk. I took the path of not the least resistance. And you could do the same. It's stressful sometimes. It could be hard sometimes. But if you really want to be an entrepreneur, you really want to do business, you really want to do something great, this is how it works. You have to. Entrepreneurship, resourcefulness, okay? All of these things come down to a few things: taking risk and being resourceful, all right? This is podcast episode 3, and we just talked about a bunch of cool stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have not checked out Commercial Contract Blueprint already, you should. If you're in the service industry and you really, really want to up your game, you really want to take your business to the next level, you want to get large commercial contracts for your window cleaning business, for your pressure washing business, check us out at commercialcontractblueprint.com, okay? Or go to my Instagram, john.p.erikson. I will help you out. I will help you grow your business and take it to the next level. I don't even care if you're in the window cleaning business or the service industry. It's all the same. If you want to get large commercial contracts, that's what we do. That's what we help you do, and you can do it too. As long as you're an entrepreneur, you're willing to take some stuff and put it at risk, you're willing to take your finances and put it at risk, and you're resourceful. If there's a will, there's a way. You will figure it out. These are the 2 skills I think you should learn before you learn anything else. Anyways, we are so grateful to be here, and we're so grateful for any listeners that are listening to this podcast, to our YouTube channel, Instagram. It does not matter. Anyone that's getting this information, we are grateful from the bottom of our hearts that you are watching this, and you could be spending your time doing anything else, but we are so appreciative of this, okay? We're going to continue to put out value, continue to put out content, and if there's anything that you are interested in watching, go ahead, shoot us a message, and we'll consider it. Thank you so much, guys, for visiting us. I'll talk to you soon.